Okay. So this is part 3 and hopefully the last part of this song for now. Right now I'm just going to do something over here real quick and then we'll get started.
That was a day, wasn't it?
That was a day.
Oof.
Alright. So let me...
We're the only people not live streaming riots right now.
Alright, so... I can't actually, let me go to my channel real quick. I need a, this is not part of the mixing process, by the way.
Me and John did some gardening yesterday.
That's exciting, huh?
Well, I mean, maybe people need a break from all the chaos.
And a break from this process. But, alright, I'm going to go to my, I'm going to go to the live stream on my monitor over here. You can't see this. I don't know.
You might need to mute that.
I think I need to mute it.
So we're hoping to wrap up Womb Sister for all general. I don't know.
we're gonna get the basic mix done.
Right.
Meaning,
we're not even going for energy tonight. We really don't care.
Yeah. So
you have to be one hell of a fan to watch 3 episodes of Womb Sister.
What we're doing here is we're just trying to make it sound good. EQ, compression, effects wise. We may not even worry about panning today. Or automation or anything like that. I probably won't do that as a live feed, but we may get to it tonight because there's not much to do here. What we got left as far as EQing and compression and effects are we got bass and we got drums. So that's where we're at.
That's true.
We were listening to the mix before we started the show, trying to make sure we had an okay feed going, and it sounds pretty good. So,
yeah, I've been reading, been brushed up on my Philip K. Dick lately, John.
Excuse me, man. Supposed to get that taken care of before the show, but I wasn't gonna sit here.
We don't have to give the disclaimer.
Turning red or turning blue, whatever happens when you hold it back. All right. So anyway.
It's blue, John. When you hold back, it turns blue. They both do.
And then, yeah, blue and red.
No, red's when you do it too much.
Okay. So what we're going to do is we did with the other instruments in previous videos here, previous live streams.
All right.
We're going to add the Mix Hub plug-in from
with one of the instruments that we haven't touched really.
We're gonna work on the bass here.
It's nice
before we work on
the
drums.
Though. Yeah.
Yes, I was trying to explain that, but I'm not sure where it went. I opened it up. Look at it. It's hiding behind. It's hiding in the abyss here somewhere. The abyss of screens that we have open.
Right.
So let's hope that works for us. Okay, here we go. I just heard a ghost. Alright, here we go. Add. Let's find our
Don't
mix
worry about
hub.
us, by the way. We're in a bunker.
Yes, we are fine. We are 30 feet below ground. We're going even further than we did in previous videos.
No, that was 50 feet. We've come up a lot.
Oh, we've come up. We're coming up. We're coming up.
Yep.
Things are going back to normal, folks. Anyway, here we go.
Well,
going.
Were they ever normal to begin with?
CLA, Mix Hub, lights. All right. Here we go. We might just crank the music up a little bit.
Yeah, we might have left the TV on upstairs.
Okay. Might have got it pretty loud here.
Hold
Hang
on.
one second.
Taylor, keep it down.
All right, here we go. I hope not. All right. So I opened that up and the bass got really loud. So why that happened, I don't know why. 1 second.
Actually worked.
Okay, that's not supposed to happen. What happened is somehow the bass got cranked up. I didn't do anything to it. These things happen, people. My finger might have slipped. I don't know. I'll have to watch it and see what I actually did there, because I did not intend to turn that bass up. Alright. Okay, now we're back at a decent volume on the bass. Just trying to figure out what we want to add to it. Is it too low? He's always concerned if the mic's too low. There might be some weird sound here. This is not part of the mixing process. This is part of the... That must be what happened. Alright, so you can probably hear some of that. I got the music a little louder than I wanted, but I got no choice. Alright, here we go. So, I think it's the same volume it was last time. So, as long as you kind of talking to it. Alright, what's my favorite frequency here?
7K, my friend.
7K.
Yes.
Let's see what we can do with the 7K. This is going to add a little more finger sound to the bass.
We got to make sure there's no dead air.
Yes, no dead air today. But, okay, just drive it too hard here. Not really doing much. Bumped into that mic again. If we turn it down, we'll be able to hear it better. So right there, yeah, so I'm not hearing anything when I boost it, so what's the point in boosting it? I just wanted to, certain instruments have certain frequencies that may give it a good result. Sometimes nothing happens, sometimes too much happens. We're going to try the 5K in the mid-range here.
Right.
Actually, let's try giving it some 5K. Let's try shelving the 5K here. So let's add it to the very top end. Make it our highest frequency. Somewhere around there. Now we're going. Really, we may not need to do anything with this bass. Let's try not shelving it, because we start shelving here. Well, I mean, you can't hear the frequencies anyway, but let's work on 3K. Yeah, wait for the bass to kick back in. And the loop apart. That's the size of the bell. Here we go. I gotta turn this down. It's making it hard to hear it. It's really loud. Hard to hear what I'm doing. This is just the DI bass, by the way. What? We could try running an amp simulator on it. I'm not gonna do it right now, though. Okay. All right, so the bass is pretty much doing what it's gonna do. We're not getting a lot out of it, actually. Let's try still 1.5 does. See if we get anything. We're just trying to give it a little more. kind of like that.
I can hear it a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. Go back to a part where there's actually bass playing. Which is not this part.
No, it's not.
It's tough when an instrument's not going constantly. Alright, here we go. Too much. Alright, now I can hear it. Not lost something. Probably somewhere around there. I mean, you can hear it. It's pretty audible. But it's bass. Well, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna get this out of the way so I can loop this. There we go. Alright, we're gonna loop the chorus here. Okay, let's go back to the start of that chorus. It's actually a blessing that we don't gotta spend a ton of time on this. Blow this up. Alright, now we're gonna try. Well, we do gotta give it some compression for sure. So let's see what we can do with the compression here. I'm gonna beat this boba real quick, just so we don't gotta keep hearing the same part over and over and over vocally.
It's like a nightmare.
Some volume.
Did you tell me what this plugin's called?
Yeah, this is the CLA Mix Hub, and this is the light. It's included.
Oh yeah, you told
It's
me
included with the, yeah. See that? You really squash an instrument when you put too fast of release on it. I usually leave it like as low as I can, whether that's something you want to do or not. It's up to you.
Me? No, it's not up to me. It's up to you. I don't know nothing about bass now.
You get a lot more transients. If you're getting too many transients, then you do want to start to turn.
I did play the bass on one of the songs I took right here, but I don't know which one.
If I throw away.
But you didn't know that about me.
That's some pretty nice control on it. But I do want to turn this threshold down because I got it all the way up. Turn all the way down. Now we don't want to be fooled by the volume of it because it does get louder when you turn the threshold up. So let's bypass it. And then try to level match it. It should have, I wish it had it where you could actually do automatic level matching, but this plugin doesn't have that. So, bass is on channel 15.
Right now,
right on the MIDI mix.
Right now, there's teenagers everywhere realizing they never want to make music.
Hey, look, the lights are working again on the MIDI mix.
Random.
Cool.
I guess you're using the light version.
Ha! Ha! All right.
I'm not even putting on air sound. It was such a weird afternoon watching that stuff.
Yeah. Let's hear it. Let's hear it with the compressor engaged, and then I'll kind of ride the fader just to get it volume matched.
Keep in mind, us playing a garden is more exciting than what we're doing right now. We were shirtless.
Slightly offended, but here we go. As I turn the threshold down, and I notice a difference, I'm going to turn the fader back
All
up.
we gotta do is take our shirts off, and then we'll get more excited. You wanna do it?
No. Make it so the bass is too quiet. Turn the threshold back up. Oh, great. Get this out of here.
That's embarrassing.
It is. Like, get off my screen.
That's so amateurish.
Gosh, dang. Sorry about that. Dang, Windows. Windows, you got some work to do. Now I'm totally distracted.
Get off my live stream. I like Clint Eastwood knows that live stream. It's a little warm down here.
You got the nice suit on. I don't want the bass too loud, but
Well, I do,
that suit's pretty nice. Alright. You can always change it afterwards. That happens anyway. You're like, whoop, too much. It's too much on there. Okay, so now I'm gonna overdrive the simulated console channel here and see what we can do. We always hit -20, and that way it doesn't go.
I feel like every episode is going to be more natural than the last one.
Yeah. So here we go.
Although maybe the first episode was most natural, which was terrible.
Yeah, that's true. Turning the board's natural distortion up here. Now, obviously, we need to ride that fader again.
How did you guys like seeing Shiloh and Cotton? Weren't they cute?
Let's turn the bass too quiet and use the mic preamp here to make it louder and nastier.
Nothing cuter than seeing like dogs, like little poodles in a live stream of a mix down, like, oh, dogs. It's coming along.
I do like that.
I like
think
it a
sounds
lot.
good. All right.
It's got a certain funkiness it didn't have before,
Yeah,
which is what bass should be.
really technically also bass should be in mono, but we're not gonna worry about that right now. Probably won't worry about it at all because we're gonna use stereo plugins anyway here. Okay, so we're done with that part of it.
Right.
And very important, I do gotta save this mix up. Let me just go here. We're gonna save it as mix number 3 because we opened up mix number 2.
Right.
which was everything but the drums and the bass, EQ'd and compressed and with effects and blah blah blah. So, save project as this is mix 3. We're saving it as a different mix every time we open it. Then we can always go back if something's really jacked up. I mean, we could go back anyway, but we know very specifically that
we did the bass.
Yeah.
So we're done with the bass now.
Save. We're not done with the bass quite yet. Alright. I don't know why that took me so long. I had a brain thing. Alright, here we go. Let's hear how it sounds with the vocals on it, though. Make sure it's not doing anything weird. Might be a little loud. We may not know until the drums come in. For some reason my fader stopped working here.
Okay, do that.
Oops, sorry about that. I just want to make sure it's working. Two things.
I need something, not tonight, but in the future. This stool is not going to work. I can't sit on a stool for 2 hours at a time. And it's too hot here. So I'm going to take a
Okay, do it.
I'm going to take a smoke break.
Okay, that's fine. I will be here.
I can't help it. This stool is really uncomfortable.
I don't have
a problem, but it's uncomfortable. Nobody can sit in this stool and not be uncomfortable.
Yeah,
you do like a 3-pound child.
Yeah, it is a pretty uncomfortable stool. I agree.
I don't think there's.
But I got this nice chair, so what do I know?
The one I picked out for you.
All right, here we go.
So,
right now, we are going
luckily,
to.
I know this is clean, so it won't get my nice jacket dirty. That suit jacket's too big anyway.
We're gonna open CLA bass.
I'll be back.
From Waves.
Sure you are.
Want to make sure that it is the VST 3 version here. Now I can get front and center. We're just gonna keep it stereo here. VST 3 CLA bass stereo. Okay, I'm gonna turn everything off to start with, and then find each sound one by one. Just adding a little extra effects to it, so this may give it something it didn't have before. Let's go. Let's go to a different part with the bass on it, so that we're not listening to the chorus over and over and over and over and over and over and over. So we're gonna make a loop away, moving it back over to the other screen where it belongs. We're just gonna go as long as the bass plays, because the bass kind of starts and stops in this song. Alright, so right here is good. So you're gonna hear the chorus again, but then it's gonna go into a verse. And it's going to loop that instead of just the chorus over and over and over. So, start it up. We're going to start by adding a little extra distortion here, possibly. Let's go all the way up on it and hear what it's doing. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing that we did before. We're going to turn the fader down, and so that the bass is too quiet, and then bring the distortion up. So this thing's got a lot of distortion on it, but that's cool. And just keep leveling it that way. Down a little on the fader, up on the distortion, down on the fader, up on the distortion until it sounds right. And we may need to go the other direction, so same thing in reverse. Now I need to move this back over to the other screen. This is why I got two screens. Up a little bit on this. Kind of like that. I'm not gonna really mess with. There might be too much on it. Maybe come down a little bit until it's too quiet again. Okay. Coming back up on the fader. That sounds pretty good. Now whatever you want to do next is kind of your choice. I kind of go with whatever's most audible. So I'm going to add a little more treble to it. See what happens. Try setting it honk, bark, I didn't think all the way up I was hearing no change, nothing that's needed, so I'm not going to go with any of that. Sometimes you do want to add a little more bass to bass, obviously, but I don't want to overdo it, which is what happens a lot. Plus I like the lower end of the drums to actually carry the bass more than the bass. Keeps it from sounding all subby and muddy as we add sub. It actually does not sound bad though at all. Let's hear it without, with. Kind of like it. Let's bring it down until it starts to lose something. Not too much. Kind of right there. We do have a separate sub feature here, which I'm not going to worry about right now. We're going to try adding a little bit of width to the bass here using the pitch feature here. You got chorus, you got wide, you got spreader. Let's hear it. Let's go all the way up. See how it sounds. I don't mind that. If it's a little lower though, it'd be nice. Somewhere around there. Try adding a second compressor here as opposed to just the consoles. compressor. You got push. Problem is, like with the other compressor, we got to come down on it so that we don't get too much volume when we turn it up. The bass a little too quiet. A lot too quiet. Maybe not. Go up. Your spank. Hear a wall. That's too much. Alright, let's bring our bass back up to a decent volume without the compressor on it. Normally when it's much, but because there's only 11 actual tracks on this, you gotta kind of try to make everything sound a little better. If there was like 50 tracks with a bunch of keyboards, probably wouldn't have to worry about the keyboards too much at all. But because it's such a so limited instrumentation wise, we do gotta fill it out. The bass is kind of carrying the song right there. I don't necessarily want it that loud. Let's try going right there. Alright, let's call the bass done for now. Okay. Moving on to the drums. Moving on to the drums. Problem is, what drums are in what part? Because they all have very similar names. We got Tom Tom 1, we got Tom Tom 3, and Tom Tom 6. Obviously, there's something more going on in Tom Toms, I think. But what we can do is solo them out and figure out which one we need to work on first. Let me save it real quick. Sorry. Okay, do a lot of saving because you never know what's going to happen. Let's see what we got here. What we got on this one? A bunch of toms going.
Is that one of the cards you pulled, or is that just what we went for?
I don't know. It could be.
We have a card system. We pull 4 cards. We write random ideas down on index cards. We pull them, and we have to do what they say most of the time. We're not slaves to them anymore. On Turquoise Dream Seed, we would just absolutely be a slave to whatever the card said. Sometimes it worked out fine, but we're a little bit more liberal on this album.
Yeah, it took longer. Here we go.
It took so much longer.
That's mute. I'm trying to use the MIDI mix to solo out here. You gotta hold 2 buttons at once, which is kind of cumbersome,
But this album had 6 singles, and the last album sounds like a ghost bouncing a ball.
That's a weird one. What's going on with that? I think this first 2 we can actually drive through the same. We can actually drive through the same bus because pretty much just a bunch of taunts. We can almost do it on this one. It's got that cymbal sound on it though. It's one problem with not having all your drums on separate channels and using loops and stuff like that is you may make an EQ decision that sounds good on one drum and then like a cymbal comes in and it's like so. But
that's where we are.
That's a weird drum sound is even audible. Hang on. Let's hear them together. Let me hear it without that. Question is, where does it actually get loud at? Because I did normalize everything, so at some point that thing peaks out, and we don't want to bring too much of it into the mix if it's gonna hit like a part where it just where it comes at you too loud. Actually, let's go back. Bring it up. Clearly need a little juice. Alright, let's hear it with the mix now. Unsoloing them all. I think we could pretty much drive those all through the same bus, to be honest.
Let's try it.
They're all a bunch of tom-toms.
Yeah.
Just a whole track of toms. So what we're going to do here is we're going to insert a new track. I'm trying not to do that sound anymore, but I did it. Some weird self-conscious mouse symbol thing. So we're going to turn the master send off a bit because we don't want it going into our master from here, because what we want to do is we want to send it over to the aux master so that we control it with this fader, or we control it with this fader, control it with this fader. All of these faders will control the entire mix. Okay, they're all there for a reason. This one's going into this one so that when we turn it up or down, it affects the way that the signal is compressed on the whole mix, because this is going into here. Well, okay, yeah, I don't need to explain that too much because we explained it in a previous episode. Not very well, but we did explain it. So
it's a very technical episode.
We're gonna make sure. Yeah, we're not drunk enough today, so you're getting technicality more than humor.
This is really, this is almost normal.
This is our drum bus, and always remember to check your routing. Okay, so these right now are going to the aux master, which we don't want because we want them going to the drum bus. So what we're gonna do, we can do it either way. We can click on each track and delete the send that's going to the aux master, or we can just we could open the aux master and delete it from there. But yeah, let's do it from the tracks actually. So got rid of that send. Gonna get rid of the send on track 2 of drums, and the first track of drums we're gonna get rid of the send. And now what should happen here is you shouldn't hear any drums at all. Okay, that's what we wanted for now. Now what we want to do is we want to go ahead and send all of these to the drum bus. Now, I think what I was getting at before, and I got confused, is you could do it individually on each track. You could say, send. I did it again. I did that damn sound. I gotta stop doing that. I don't know what that's about. It's just like the scratching. All right. Just in that mode, in that process of just banging my hand on stuff. All right, so we're actually going to open up the drum bus, and we're going to add the receives. We're going to send the drums to the drum bus by doing this. Add new receive. Now keep in mind we got the drum bus routing open.
Cool.
So that's why we're doing it as a receive. So don't get confused there. Okay, so we're gonna add track 1, which is drums, track 2, which is drums, and then we're gonna add track 3, which is drums. There we go.
I can't imagine anybody's gonna watch this though. Except you would watch it.
Somebody that wants to turn away from the craziness of the world right now and watch something more grounded in I don't know. All right.
More grounded.
I don't know why I hit save again. It's just a habit.
It's not as bad as I thought it'd be tonight. So.
Oh, were you watching it?
Yeah.
Oh, you were actually in the other room.
I was in touch with my fellow law enforcement officials. Right
now, we're going to make this bus red just like the drums, but it's going to be a different color red, hopefully. The other ones look a little more orange, but we're going to go for a bright red here, more of a pinkish, and trying to cut out noises coming from the other room. We're going to now, when I hit mute on the drum bus, since I got everything routing, all the drums routing to the drum bus, it should be the drums. That's kind of cool. It feels like it's got a breakdown. Let's go. All right. Okay. We no longer. I think the drums are pretty thorough. They play throughout the whole song. So we're gonna go ahead and turn that repeat off, so we don't have to listen to the same couple parts over and over and again. And now we're going to treat them the same way we treated the other instruments. Keep it simple. Keep it simple, stupid. Going back to the Mix-Up Light Stereo VST3.
Right.
Okay. I do got a cheat sheet here, I ain't gonna lie. Seven kids.
I could have predicted that.
See what we get. They really cut through now. We go down a little bit.
I'm losing something.
Let me hear it without. Go back up. So it loses something.
Right.
Something positive. It starts to lose something pretty quick when you start going down on it. It's a lot of 7K, but I don't know. I kind of like it with all the way up. Oh, party foul.
Look at bird.
So that's a 5K. actually over here.
Alright, it's getting there.
Whoa!
It's getting there.
Somewhere around there. Now we do want to add sub low and start it over. What?
No, I was thinking about that.
Huh. Not much I want to touch. Low mid roll. Let's see what adding 100K gives us here in the low end.
Wow.
We don't want too much.
That's a lot.
I think right around there is probably nice. Let's see how it sounds. I got one drum that's poking out too loud, which maybe the compressor will take care of that. Maybe I need to turn it down. Let me see if I can find it. What?
How many viewers we got? -3
How many?
viewers. Watchers.
Oh, viewers. I don't have a clue. I don't know. I'm not.
Probably -70.
Let's make sure I'm not frozen up. Are we frozen up? No, we're not frozen up. All right, here we go. Okay, so let's add some compression to control some of those drums that are jumping out. Definitely have that going on. I'm gonna come down on this fader before I came up so I could make
What?
the reason I gotta go up on it is I gotta cross the line with the actual physical fader before it recognizes it in the program. So that's why I gotta always kind of jump up like that. I mean, it could be set otherwise, but I forgot what it's called. Somebody knows. All right, here we go. Now I got control of the fader. I can go down, give it some volume. That is far too much. pretty good. Keep in mind, we wanted to. We control the transients. I said we wanted to. We can control the transients by using the release. But we don't want that. I just moved the. There. We want the EQ before the compressor. There we go. Give the transients back. Turn the volume back up on the drum bus. Drums got a little too quiet. I like the release somewhere around there. Alright, here we go. Keep in mind, you also got two different types of compressors on this. All you gotta do is change it like this. Too heavy-handed. We're gonna go with the dust. And we're turning the threshold down until we lose something. Let's hear it without. With all the way. Now let's bring it down. Right around there, it's nice. Yeah. Now I'm not even watching these. I just realized I'm not watching these.
Do they matter?
Not if you listen. I mean,
didn't we talk about this?
If you listen, what are we talking about?
When we watched tutorials, said not to get caught up watching those.
That's what actual people will tell you. Some people
Robots will tell you.
Some people will tell you, hey, make sure it's like right here. Make sure it's in between 1 and 3 or whatever. But actually, just listen for it.
Some people will tell you a lot of things.
But it does help. I mean, I guess if you
right.
if you learn to watch them and then you learn what it sounds like. But I mean, I'm not watching them at all, and I'm not.
How close are we being done with the drums on this?
We're pretty dang close. All we got to do.
I need to take a smoke break because this still hurts my ass.
All right,
it's not comfortable. Get me a new stool.
We got a couple more minutes here.
Yeah, toilet seat cover does not make a wooden stool comfortable.
I did not. I don't know how.
I want one of those nice stools. Anyway, here's what's gonna happen. No, here's what's gonna happen. No, stop.
What's with what?
I'm gonna smoke one more cigarette so I can sit in a chair that doesn't make my ass burn.
Okay. You're obsessed with talking about that.
No, like it's not actually literally giving me hemorrhoids. It's just very uncomfortable.
Yeah, I hear
It's like hemorrhoids without actually having hemorrhoids.
Yeah.
I don't know. Everybody knows
like one giant hemorrhoid that you're sitting on.
Yes. Like I said, it's the hemorrhoid throne. It's not the throne I want. I don't need a throne, but not this one.
Yeah, there's plenty of chairs laying around.
Yeah, metal chair. We have 27 metal chairs.
Yeah. All right.
No. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna smoke a cigarette and I'm gonna call some of my peeps up and be like, "Are you keeping those people in line?" And I'm gonna call some people up and say, "You keeping those cops in line?" I'm just gonna play both sides of it, And after that, what's gonna happen is we're gonna pick the song we're gonna start mixing next, and we're going to preview it. So we're gonna wrap this up, and then we're gonna pick a song that we're gonna mix for the next live session and preview where it's at right now. We're done.
Right. Okay.
Right. Let me get on.
You didn't actually have to explain that. You're gonna
the cop thing.
any of it. All right, here we go. Let me remember where I was at. Okay.
That was the only interesting dialogue in the whole episode.
Yes. There's a video about the hemorrhoid stool, and then it went into some other random stuff.
Dude, that stool is so uncomfortable.
All right, anyway, I'm going to get back to mixing. Here we go.
I'm looking at
Okay, we're going to give it some console distortion here. Once again, minus 20. There's a minus 20 button right here in case you don't know what I'm talking about. And I'm hitting that so that it doesn't jump up in volume. It's actually going to drop in volume, and then I can bring it up with the distortion. Whoa, got a loud sound. I'm going to bring it down. I mean to spit all over you. I'm going to bring the actual fader down here so we can barely hear it. Or till it's too quiet, actually. Now we're going to drive it. Tripping out the CPU right now. Of course, the drums stop at the most crucial point. That it can actually come down. Let me make them a little too loud. Now we're going to bring the mic preamp down. I like a little bit more than that. Bring the actual fader down. I feel like using more dry, more let's see. Go up more. I mean, I like it really overdriven. We just gotta bring the volume down, possibly. Now I feel like I could use more bass end from it. Let's crank this low frequency a little bit. Keep in mind it's at 5.5. I feel like that's nice. I feel like I need to keep my fingers where they are. Every time I go down, I go up. Every time I go up, I go down. So I feel like maybe that's the right. As you can see, I added a whole bunch of distortion here. Alright, nice. So, I mean, this plugin also has a couple other features. It has like a noise gate on it, stuff like that, expander, ducker. It also has it where you can mix the compression. You can do parallel processing right here from the plugin. So if I wanted to, you can hear what the original sound sounded like. see what we had. I might like it with a little bit of little mix. Kind of like that. Probably back off on the low frequency now. It seems to have brought more low frequency in. Back to 5.5. All right. I like that. Okay, we're gonna leave it like that. Drums got some energy now. Oh. Okay, now what we're gonna add is CLA drums. Let me stop it real quick so I can turn all these off.
It's pretty chaotic out there, actually.
Chaotic?
A lot of looting in LA, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Just random. 100% stand behind the movement. But, like, it's not even protesting. They're just, like, literally looting. Like,
Yeah.
and I don't mean they, like, any group of people. I mean, it's just looting right now. It's not even, like, there's no signs or anything. There's no cops. They're just, like, breaking into businesses and taking shit that I don't even look at. I don't even think I want the stuff they're taking. Like toasters and shit. Nobody wants a toaster.
No.
If you make waffles in the oven like a real person. No, waffles are better in the oven. Agree. Agree with me. You
Yeah.
don't think so?
The what?
Waffles are better in an oven than a toaster.
I'm
You make them
not
in a
iffy on
toaster?
that. So
Wait, when you cook waffles, what do you cook them in?
sometimes a toaster if I'm making like one or two waffles, but if I'm making
Like
more
when we
than
made
that,
like chicken and like
yeah,
we've been like because we've been doing pretty good on our routines. We've been eating a lot of chicken and waffle sandwiches. No, put horseradish on them. So good. And hot sauce.
all right, here we
No,
go.
horseradish is less fattening than ranch, and it gives you twice the burn.
that's why you're still hurting so bad. Now I know I have a giant hemorrhoid.
Like, no,
Still.
it's just like right now it feels fine. But like, remember, like when you were a little kid, they'd have like the wooden chairs at the desk. You like you had no problem with it, but like if you're an adult, you don't want to sit in a wooden chair all day.
So I'm not actually gonna use
What is that?
the CLA drums here because it's kind of designed. I mean, I suppose I could use it on my drum bus. I could go with toms or whatever, since those are mostly toms. Let's give it a try. I was gonna switch it out for another one, but let's see how a toms sounds. Okay. No delay on this plugin now. Give it a bunch of reverb. Okay, my instinct tells me this is not the right plugin for this. What I'm going to add is something called, it's still in the same family,
Aww.
but it's the CLA Unplugged. So it's going to look very similar, but as you can see, I got delay on it. I got 2 reverbs, compression, treble, and bass. So, and you can do pre-delays on the reverbs. Here we go.
Song seems so mysterious, and now I've listened to it so many times.
Just turning all these off. I'm going to start with the delay. Start with the slap. Very stereo. The 8. all the way down. You can hear. All right, let's go back up. Is it an ominous sound? Right about there. Go with. I always start with the reverb 2 on this. Usually I don't even add reverb 1 because
you know what we should do?
My ears hear reverb 2 a lot better.
After we're done with this.
Huh. All right, so I don't even know what that is supposed to mean. All right, here we go. Whoa. Okay. I say large is the right choice. Bring it down until we start to lose pleasing sonic qualities. That's pretty big sounding. Drums by themselves. Whether we need to add pre-delay. Sometimes I'm going to hear it by itself so I can hear what it's doing. All the way up. All the way down. It's not really that type of thing though. It's, you got triplets or different quarter notes, eighth note triplets. Yeah, so I don't think that's necessary right now.
Well, right.
All right, here we go. Let's try. Let's see what these different treble settings give us. Bite. That's called bite. It's gonna be very loud for now. Oh no, that's purposeful. That's one way we can hear what we're actually affecting.
Works, bro.
Okay. It's a lot of patterning. We're gonna start with bite. We're gonna get it to a decent volume. Then we're gonna switch drum and see what's going on here. Switch through the different ones. Which one you going with?
Well, I wasn't really paying attention.
I kind of like what they all add.
Can I be honest?
Yeah.
I was thinking about Birdie's Smile.
Okay. Let's switch it real quick. I like that one. That's rough. But let me get the volume right. If you take it out, add too much.
Yeah, it needs to be in there.
And then right about there, I think it's fine. Fine is fine. Probably not going to add any extra bass, but we can check it out, and we probably will. All right. Let's see what we get here. Whoa. I definitely like something the sub adds. It adds some low end energy.
All right.
So let's work with that. Let's hear it without it at all. Too much.
I think the bass comes pretty good. I think not the actual volume.
Somewhere around there, it feels decent.
Yeah.
I just have a habit of doing that constantly. I've had too many crashes before.
You haven't done the weird cymbal noise in your mouth for a while.
Let's see. Sometimes adding a second reverb will do something
I
cool.
feel like this is when I stayed out in Las Vegas and did karaoke to 4 in the morning. I feel delirious.
I feel delirious too, but
Like, it's not even like the booze. It's just like.
all right, we gotta wrap this up. So we can't really have a.
Trying.
I know we can't sit here and have a conversation.
No, but
though.
we used
gotta
to
wrap the mix
do
up.
karaoke. Him more than me, to be honest. I don't want to steal his thunder.
You go ahead and tell your story so I can grab a.
We used to stay out to 4 in the morning doing karaoke on a Las Vegas strip. And this is how I felt at the end of the night. Delirious. And we'd walk to some random McDonald's. Oh, I could go for some McDonald's right now. Right after we'd go to Village Inn. They'll go to McDonald's. And then we make some chicken and waffle sandwiches.
Okay, let's carry on.
Oh, I used to fucking love doing that song.
All right.
Wait, no, I didn't.
We're gonna cycle through the different reverb ones here. Ooh. I feel like either hall or chamber. Chamber might be a little too long now that I hear how it sounds when it goes off. But let's see how hall sounds. Yeah, hall's not quite as long a reverb, so let's work with that. See what we get. You don't like it?
I like it.
Oh, okay. Reaction was very nonchalant. Alright. And the last step here. Last step here is we're gonna see what adding some compression to it does. So some extra secondary compression. Where we have to see the compression took some volume away, so I'm gonna actually come up on the fader here again.
It's like sitting to a Janet Devlin stage it.
Turn this back down to normal. Bring this up. Start with the highest one wall. Yeah. fader here. I'm trying to get the proper balance. So we got
close. We're really close for what we're doing.
Bought that cymbal out really loud.
I noticed that.
That's what I was afraid of. I was talking about that cymbal.
You were terrified of that.
And it happened there. So let's.
Gosh. Gee, this is like when.
This is loops are, I swear, they're harder to work with than actual drums.
Right, these are licensed loops we use.
Yes, but here we go.
They have their drawbacks though.
It's doing it anyway.
It's a fucking mess. What are we gonna do?
Drives me crazy.
We were so close.
Yeah.
I don't feel bad.
Let me. I think it's on this channel that we actually had turned down. Let me mute that real quick.
No.
Hang on.
No.
Where's that at?
That's painful. This hurts my feelings.
So yeah, it's this one.
What we just turn off altogether because I heard the song. Let me turn that track off. How much does the song lose? I'm serious.
Turn what? The whole track off?
No, I don't know what I'm saying. No, ignore
We're not
me.
gonna turn the whole track off.
Ignore me. It's just an ear piercing sound. We've had a drummer before, as we talked about.
Yeah.
And nothing.
You keep going.
Nothing would make you more deaf at the end of a 6-hour rehearsal than those fucking crashes in your ear all night. Or any cymbal. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. Why do you act like you know what I'm saying?
No, I know what you're saying. Oh, I think.
No. We used to rehearse for 6 hours a day, 5 to 7 days a week. And at the end of every rehearsal, you'd be deaf. Admit it. You would have trouble hearing at the end of every rehearsal.
Yeah.
And it was mainly the fucking cymbals that did to you.
So this is where we're going to go into the individual track.
Don't use drummers.
Figure out what's going on here. Okay. So I'm just going to loop these first 4 bars.
Oh, it gives me fucking flashbacks, though. But it's not the 90s anymore, bro.
Okay. So we have things that
I didn't say anything.
We have things that could possibly fix this. So
probably some frequency issues.
Yeah, we wanted to. We could maybe roll that off. We'd go into our isotope. I spelled it wrong. That's why it's not coming out.
Oh no! Do you know how to spell isotope? You want me to spell it for you?
Okay. It's fine, because what I can do.
So anyway, we had a rehearsal. We didn't own it. We rented a rehearsal space, and there was 29 other bands. There was 30 units, and certain days you'd have a lot of bands.
Isotope.
You'd have a lot of bands rehearsing at the same time, and one reason our first album was so heavy was because if you did not play heavy music, you could not fucking hear yourself. But you act like you weren't even there.
What are you? Why are you? What do you want? Who are you talking to? You're talking to me or them?
They're not. They're not there at this point. They tuned out a long time.
Yeah, well, I know.
They're
that
watching
story.
like LA Riots.
I know that story. So the reason I'm going here is.
I'll be back. Ouch.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna loop that part with the annoying cymbal. I'm gonna tell.
You know what?
The,
I'll
gosh,
never do.
you guys talking over me? What?
Nothing.
I was trying to explain something, and then you started talking. All right, there we go. Anyway. Go watch the looting. Here we go. We're going to try to find this frequency using the learn function in Neutron 3 equalizer. I can see the frequency. I don't really have to listen for it, but I'm going to tell it to learn it. And I don't think it necessarily found it. Because the loop's too long. So let's find where that symbol crash is. It's right there. Hopefully it's right there. I got a real latency thing going here. Because I got too much stuff open and I had to lower the buffer size or heighten the buffer size. Alright. So we're going to start it. Learn. Okay. Let's see if we can get rid of that nastiness. Bring it down. Gonna make the EQ a little bigger. Whoa, too much. We're gonna try rolling it off all together. Go ahead and do we're gonna do a high or a low pass filter here. I do not want to touch that one. This should be working. Let's go with the proportional. I don't like that. Let's try going with the high shelf here. I think that about did the trick. Hang on. We could actually... Let's hear it mixed in with the other drums. Because pretty much what we want out of that is the low sound anyway. Because we got to look at the high sound of the other ones. Try it without it. I'm gonna bypass it. Okay, actually, let's try bypassing it and seeing if this one will give us the same result. Yeah, I think we can be safe doing that. I want a little bit of the cymbal, just not a lot of it. Make it dynamic. problem is I wanted to hit it a little harder. I don't know if I know how to do that. Oh, here's threshold. Try to bring it all the way down. Also change the curve of it. Ooh, nope, no. Let's hear it in the context of the song. No. Okay, so. So, no dynamic EQ. Just cut it out altogether. Let's actually turn this back on and just do a little bit. We can do the dynamic EQ on this one. Let's see. Good? Okay, cool. Turn that off, repeat now. Luckily we got the other tracks going that are carrying that high end so that we can cut that out. Alright.
Got what?
Let's see what we got. On this part, the keyboard is going to come up. More like. But we're not doing automation yet.
Alright, let's call that a wrap, and then just play. Let's pick the next song we're gonna.
Okay, we're just about there on that one.
Right. I mean, yeah. Obviously, there's a really cool keyboard thing you're not hearing at the end right now, but.
Okay, and one other thing I just want to play with real quick here.
Of course.
Is on the mix bus. I have the Ozone 9 plugged in, as we saw in the first video. That's what gave it the loudness, and actually it doesn't have any compression on it. A little bit added EQ, some dynamic EQ. But what we can do, that's why the aux master is here, so we can see how much limiting we got going on right now if we play it. It's actually got a pretty good point, but if we wanted to hit the limiter harder, we can turn the aux master up. It's not actually louder. It sounds louder. But if you look at the meters, they're still at 0. So that's what if we wanted to do that, we can squash it. We turn it down. It's no longer at 0 there, but
Right.
it's just once you get to a certain point. But so if you want to make your mix sound really loud, that's one way to do it. It's going to squash the dynamics, but it's a compromise. So for now, we're going to leave it where it was, and I will mess with that later, because I actually liked it with a little bit of that. I like it somewhere in between. You don't want your mix to sound quiet next to other stuff. So that's actually a really, really good option. You can add just a little bit of it's like we did before. We can do it till now it's it actually sounded really good. It glues it together really well. It brings it really close. But for now, let's go back to the setting we were on. And hope you enjoyed that.
Alright, let's pick the next song.
I hope you enjoyed that experience.
We're not going to eat again tonight, are we?
What?
No, we're not.
No,
I'd have to get permission.
I don't.
I won't get permission, so I'm not even going to ask.
Huh? Trying to figure out what you've been drinking that I have been. All right, here we go.
Well, light beer, so I'm hungry.
Say project. So you wanted to.
We're going to pick the song we're going to work on for the next live session, and just play how it is now. Obviously, I'm explaining that it's in a rough stage of mixing, but we're gonna, because otherwise, why live?
That's pathetic. Sadly sad. Well. Oh, jeez, mister. Oh, jeez, I'm gonna die because I did this for another song. Alright, so we got that saved up. Not too much. This is the thing, this process, it takes longer than you ever think it's going to. That's everything, though. Everything takes longer than you think it's going to take. I thought I was going to, dig up the whole backyard in, 2 hours.
I came in and shit.
A week later.
I helped.
Yeah. All right. So
My
here
back
we go.
stopped hurting.
My arm doesn't hurt anymore. Oh yeah, a little bit.
Now we're focused. Like, learn to suffer without complaining. That's what God told me.
I wasn't complaining.
It sounds like you weren't.
It just clicked. All right, here we go.
That's perfect. Okay. So should we each get a vote and then do like rock, paper, scissors, or drifting out of reach?
It's a long song now.
That's why I want to hear it because I try to put off life. No, drifting out of reach. Can I tell the background story behind it? Yes or no? Just
You're going to anyway.
so the card we pulled was that you must dance while you sing it.
Yes.
Did you understand what I said?
No, because what he was saying earlier, in case you don't know, we write ideas down on index cards. We're like,
Usually
we're gonna write.
We're drunk when we write them down. Be honest.
Sometimes you come up with the worst ideas, and so write down the ideas, file them. Don't actually file them. Put them in a filing thing, random.
An index card holder.
And all right, let's draw 4 cards out. Lay them down. You gotta pull through with each of these ideas. So this one was in the style of Teddy Bear Picnic, apparently. You must dance while you sing. Some other crazy, stupid ideas. And so I had to dance while I was singing the vocal, and I'm not a dancer.
Clearly not. Birdie doesn't like dancing either.
So I guess
I
it's.
fucking love dancing.
I guess it's. I like pretending like I'm dancing. I don't like singing and dancing. I don't.
Well, you love Lady Gaga concerts.
I'm trying to focus on the. Yeah.
She did her.
So anyway.
She is like 10 years younger than us with a bad hip, though.
So anyway.
She has a bad hip, too.
Well, I had a bad hip for a while.
But it's recovered.
I think it was caused by a fall on some stairs. Actually, a jump onto some stairs.
Well, that's one way of putting it.
Wait. Oh, okay. So it's telling me this. This was actually made on a different computer. This plugin's not on this computer. Doesn't matter because I replaced it.
That's 77
but it
keys.
still tells me 88. You keep playing your 77 key keyboard. All right.
You seen those weird keyboard controllers where it's like 2 keys?
So where the volume is on this, I don't know.
But we don't know how this is gonna sound.
As you can see, there's only 13 tracks on this. Yeah,
No, but it has to get.
Don't be mad at me if it doesn't sound good, because it's not. We had a song basically fully mixed, and now we're gonna listen to this, which is pretty much
Don't call it a demo.
It's not a demo, but it's gonna sound like a demo.
Oh, well, you know what? It'll be better than this banter.
Anyway, I'm not sure where the volume's at on it, so that concerns
It's gonna
me.
be a fucking mess.
Yeah, you really put me in a tough position.
Well, I usually do.
And apparently, I don't even know what's going on. I'll have to go through it because the new vocal I did is muted.
Okay, tell me.
So this is apparently the demo vocal version, which maybe end up being the final version. You just don't know.
Yeah, just tell me who's actually like still listening.
I thought it sounded like I don't know, but I thought last time I listened to it, I thought it sounded like the dancing and singing version. Cause it's kind of like, and
Is there Romano?
yeah, pretty much. And I thought it sounded like that version.
All right, well,
but I probably used it because I probably tried to overcompensate and do a really
let me
good
see what
version.
time it is. She might be awake.
Oh, 11:30. Wow, this has gone too long.
Taylor Swift's probably still awake, but Birdie and Caitlin are probably still sleeping.
Okay.
I wish I were.
I'm gonna it might start off too loud. I'll turn the volume down.
They know what we told them. This is gonna be the next thing we work on.
It's at plus 484, so I'm guessing it's too loud. Let me go back down to 0. I actually didn't plan to work on this next, but apparently we're going to now. But anyway,
It tells a very long story. This was gonna be the penultimate song on the album. You hate the word penultimate, don't you?
I do. Anyway, thanks for watching.
Ignore
And,
Taylor Swift upstairs.
Ending soon screen.
Why?
Why?
Oh yeah, go.
You want to keep going?
No, I
All right.
No, I don't want to keep
Enjoy
going.
this.
Do I get to watch it? Listen to it?
$20 bill. I drove